Hi, welcome to the latest video in the Irish Ancestors video series. This one is part of the short sequence of ones dealing with the national repositories, the websites of national repositories, and particularly bits of them that you might not be 100% familiar with. Okay, so the sort of hidden nooks and crannies of them. Today I'm going to talk about the UK National Archives, which is at nationalarchives.gov.uk. So let's go there now. Okay, this is not it, obviously. You can go into the browse section and find the links and all the contact details if you want, but I'm going to take a shortcut here and go there. So this is the homepage of the National Archives. That's rankles slightly. The National Archives of which country exactly is it? England, Wales, Britain, the United Kingdom? Oh, anyway, there are three main subdivisions of it. It's a huge website. This is rabbit holes galore to go down. I'll just mention some of the other ones. The help with your research. Sorry, there we go. Help with your research. There's an extraordinary set of labor history, land girls, lawyers, lesbian and gay history, living people. So extraordinary series of research aids. Obviously, it's to do with the United Kingdom, but you have to keep remembering that before 1922, Ireland was part of the United Kingdom. At least, and even before the Act of Union 1800, lots of the records here concern Ireland. So you don't let nationalist chauvinism blind you to where the records are. The second of the three main, let's go back to the top. The second of them is the catalogue itself. And the catalogue is sort of filed under this Discovery. It's called Discovery, but it's a catalogue of the National Archives, and as you can see, more than 2,500 other archives. So let me just put in Murphy and give you a quick sample. Murphy between 1820 and 1850, 20 and 1850, and we just want to see in the National Archives and search. They do a very good job of making this very, very easy to use. And as you can see here, there are tours, there are all sorts of help. But here we are, the will of Matthew Murphy in Foreign Office General Correspondence. You can, let me see, you can slice and dice, you can see only the War Office then. So refine it by the War Office. And Pat Murphy, alias Patrick Murphy, born Africa, served 8th West India Foot. Okay, so it's part of the Royal Hospital Chelsea pension papers. John Murphy, born Cork, age 34. You can see even just firing a name as common as Murphy into the catalogue can turn up things. Okay, that's I leave you to the delights of that. I want to look specifically at the online collection. This is the third main subsection. Now they have guides to all of the digital records, and you can see there's a huge range of things that are digital. You will see in the listing here, available on Ancestry, available on Find My Past. So the UK National Archives, unlike our own National Archives, has a commercial remit, and it has done commercial deals with the two main My Heritage is also in there as well, but the two main commercial record digitizers are ancestry.co.uk and findmypast.co.uk. So they've done their best to be even-handed, or to put it another way, to play one off against the other. And so, for example, most of the pre-First World War army records are on Find My Past. Most of the First World War records are on Ancestry, but both of the Ancestry and Find My Past are forever trying to break those boundaries down. So if you can search them here, and if you want to see the original records, you'll be sent to Find My Past. Okay, let's say, for example, the medal index, which is here on this site. Let's see what happens there. We go in there. How do I search? You search by putting in Murphy. That's how you do it. Murphy, and you search. And here's the medal card of Murphy T, the Royal Army Medical Corps. And this is these are the First World War. If you go in there into the link, you're asked to pay. Okay, this is a feature of a lot of the digitized records that they have on the site here. It's $3.50. That seems to be the standard charge. You can preview an image of it for all the good it'll do you. This is deeply cruel, I think, having that there. But anyway, so most of the things in the digital records collection are available like that. The most useful ones, I think, are the migration records, the criminal records, and the wills. There are lots and lots of people who died in England or who were Irish, who left property in Ireland, and whose wills were probated in England. And the English, God bless them, didn't blow up and burn all their wills in 1922. So there are records of lots of Irish people in those. Again, I'm going to leave you to wander through this until it's 6 in the morning. The one thing I want to point out is this free online records. Okay, they're digital microfilm. Okay, what they've done is used, most of these, I think, are finding aids that were on microfilm in the reading room in the National Archives in London in Kew. And here is a list of the topics they cover. So a lot of them have to do with the Navy, the Admiralty. You can see as I scroll down, one of the things that's particularly useful for Ireland is the Coast Guard. So say the nominal indexes of the Coast Guard. I'm just going to go through the process of looking at these. So indexes, nominations of appointment, England, they were Ireland, 1821 to 1829. Okay, details, there we go. Add to basket. You see, even if things are free, the only model they have is this payment. So you put them in the basket and then you pretend to pay and don't pay anything, and then you download them. So add to basket and go to basket and total £0 and checkout and enter an email address, john.brenham@gmail.com, accept their terms and conditions, submit the order, and there you are. You can download it there now. Okay, and one of the things they've done, this is all one volume. There are 140 images, so the whole lot is 125 megabytes. They very thoughtfully divided them up into individual subsections so that people on dodgy broadband have a good idea, have a good chance of downloading them. So let's just download that and see what happens. And we'll open it with Firefox here. And here you have, these are the nominal indexes. These are the appointments to Irish Coast Guard stations in the 1820s. So you have Herbert Edward Skerries. Okay, he lived in Skerries. He was appointed to Annalong. Okay, Hines John also lived in Skerries. He was appointed to Wicklow Head. And you can see anybody who was involved in the Coast Guard is recorded here. So this is the example I've taken is Coast Guard, but there are lots and lots of other records like that in this listing. So let's go back. The Royal Marines, the South African Air Force, the Titanic, transcriptions, okay, Cabinet Office, War Cabinet, as I said, a lot of them are finding aids, which will take you to take you to the records, and of course, a lot of the records that are referred in these referred to by these records are only available on site in Kew itself. But they've done a very good job of making as much as possible available online, and I think it's a resource that deserves more attention from Irish genealogists. And I hope I've drawn your attention to it. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting.